Yo, what's good everyone? This is Nathan Cross checking back in. So today's video is going to be sort of a continuation based on some of the concepts that I addressed in the previous video, focusing on the football footwork back in the snow. And this is going to be looking really at the angles created by the back, the glutes, both of the legs, and really focusing on improved velocity and acceleration, especially early on in the race. So let's get into it. This right here is just a clip of me doing the regular setup as I would for a 4-point stance, but I did want to consider some of the improvements that I was thinking about after watching the 40-yard dash times, some of the best. And it's predominantly the same, except you can see that my angles are a little bit closed at this point. Similar setup, have my hand in front, bringing the hand back, then I explode outwards. I'm actually using the identical setup here, as you can see. I did this a few days later. It's surprising at how much snow that's built up over that period of time. But I'm using the same setup nonetheless. The only difference you'll see notably is the fact that there's not too much of a change in my back angle. There's more of a incline from head to backside, but I have a much wider and more opened up leg angles being created, and it's sort of established a greater sense of forward momentum and potential energy being transformed into kinetic energy as I explode outwards. Now it's important to recognize this. The previous stance that I've used before is not incorrect. The only adjustment that I've made is the fact that I'm creating more opened up angles. The setup is the same, angles are a little bit wider. This second concept focuses on acceleration earlier on in the sprint. Now, it's good to recognize that the longer or shorter your sprint is will determine how much explosive steps or how much elongated strides you're going to take. If I'm running a shorter distance sprint like a 40 or a 60, you're going to notice I'm going to be taking about 2 to 3 explosive steps. I mean, they're all going to be explosive, but the first 2 to 3 are going to be close to the ground. You can notice I have the toe drag there. So on my first step, it's a toe drag. The second step, it's going to be very close to the ground, looking like a toe drag, but not a toe drag. When I talk about those first 2 to 3 steps as being the most explosive, I'm really pertaining to explosiveness through the greatest amount of displacement in stride length. Then you want to translate that level of explosiveness to the greatest level of turnover you can get, starting to get those knees nice and high and getting those heels to the hamstring position. So as you can see here, we have yet another change of scenery. Well, it's the same place, just on another day again. And I was really practicing these warm-up drills when I got to the spot in order to apply some of the teachings and concepts in order to really make sure I'm getting those knees nice and high and getting the heels to the hamstrings to really work on that turnover. So ultimately, the crux of this second concept is just about coming out of that explosive stance into your drive phase, and this is where I start to tell you guys about the stride phase. I'm going to give you guys some more information and videos on that upcoming soon, but really this is just a preview and some good information on how to really get some nice acceleration and approach your maximum velocity.